Hey guys, what's up? It's LeBas here. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. It's about to rain outside. To me, that's just heaven. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a series that I did a few years back for my beginning drawing class, and I'm very excited about it. Back in the day, and still today as well, I was obsessed with Lana Del Rey. I had that freaking music on replay all the time. It was insane. I recently just turned in my final paper for my rhetorical criticism class, and I'm sure you could probably guess what I decided to analyze for my final project. Yes, it was a Lana Del Rey music video. So that was my recent assignment. I love how I'm just using Lana Del Rey in my education. I think it's really funny, but also super cool that I've gotten to choose things that I'm really interested in. Without further ado, let me show you the picture that I have. I'm so excited. Okay. Here we go. This is the first image. I hope you could see it. I spent so long on this final project. You have no idea how excited and passionate I was. Oh my goodness, so excited. So this is charcoal, and if you notice down here, it is rough, and you're probably thinking, why does it look dirty and messy? This was something I kind of fudged up on, and it's been a while, but then I remembered what I did wrong. So I was trying to actually glue some, like a strip of black, you know, I wanted to make it bars to look as if it was a film. So that's what I was trying to do, but then it just, I don't know what happened. And then I ran out of time. I remember I was doing this as well as my other load of coursework. I was stressed out that week, but it was definitely one of my best semesters. I loved it so much. If you're interested, by the way, I have a whole video where I talk about all the fun I had in my different art classes. It's definitely something to watch if you're interested in going to school for art. Let's not look at those rough edges. Let's just look at the face. That I worked really hard on here. So I remember the most trouble that I had with this picture was the nose. And I remember saying, this nose is just janky. But I think, you know, looking back, it wasn't that bad of a job. I did the best that I could with this, especially given the amount of time I had to work on it. I believe I did these 3 images within, I want to say 2 weeks, but I think it was shorter than that. So I was definitely on crunch time, and I had another art class as well as a lot of, I think I was taking psychology and a whole bunch of other stuff at the same time. But I love this. If you're curious about the tools that I used for this project, you know me, I love my kneaded eraser. That's my go-to whenever I'm working with charcoal or pencil, as well as I used that little pencil eraser, which was my magical holy grail object. You don't understand. It was my thing back then. It still is, but I was just, oh my gosh, so obsessed with it. So that's how I created the white lines in her hair. I also should point out that I did have a little bit of trouble bringing a little bit of gloss into her eyes, but I was trying to finish 3 different pictures, so I have to say, even though the perspective is a little bit off on her face, I'm still pretty stoked about this image. So the next one, okay, ready for some sexy time, because this picture is full of the sexy times. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I brought this into class. We had to also post our work on a really big board that everybody could see it, so we could have a class discussion about each of the different, it was a critique. I can't believe I just put this on the board. This is what happens when your daughter goes to a private Christian school. Jokes, I swear. Anyways, so I do have these more suggested lines where I was drawing things in quicker, and you could see from the strokes in his hair that it was a little bit more rushed. It's not as polished as the first image. I am ambivalent about this, but there is definitely some marks that I made with my, not my kneaded eraser, but the pencil eraser over here on the forehead. And you know what? They add some dimension, but at the same time, they're very roughly put in. So I don't know how I feel about that. They kind of add a character to it, but at the same time, could be a little bit more refined. I hope you guys are able to see this. I am going to insert some more clips in here so you can, hopefully. Yeah, so I thought this was an important scene to include because when you're looking at it in the context of both, I wish I could put these all together so you could see them. So as I was saying, in the video you have Lana just staring at this guy with these lusty eyes, and I wanted to capture that. I thought that was really important. And then the next scene we have right over here is, you know, her fantasy of this guy, this person that just captured her frickin' soul and sucked it out of her. So that is why I chose those two images in particular to draw for my series. And then finally, the last image that I have, you will, if you've seen the music video, which I definitely recommend you watch. I should have told you that at the beginning. If you haven't seen that music video, it would make a lot more sense if you just watched that and then came back to this video. Oh, it gives me chills just thinking about this, but she's swimming in the water and they're not alligators, they're crocodiles. I know my stuff. Thank you, Animal Planet, when I was a child. And these crocodiles represent this feeling that she knows that this whole relationship is toxic and not good, and she's swimming with the frickin' devil with teeth in the water, but she can't help herself and she goes into the water. She just goes into danger anyways. So that was what I decided to draw for my final scene over here. This is it. Oh, I don't know if you guys could really see it very well, but it is the image of an alligator. I keep saying alligator. They kind of look more like alligators in my drawing, but I'm fairly certain that they are crocodiles. And you have another one right there with the light coming down. This was probably my most rushed image out of the series. I mean, these are really big drawings, okay? Cut me a little break over here. I definitely did, even though I was rushed, to make this particular image look as if I was kind of carving out some of the highlights and such. So I wanted it to be, I was trying to go for a dramatic look for that. Just diving in anyways into the water, and it is not, no, that's dangerous, guys. Don't do that. But if you look at it metaphorically, as far as love's concerned, I don't know anybody that hasn't really jumped into a pool of disaster when it comes to relationships. I mean, most people have. If you haven't, I mean, bless your soul. You're very lucky, and count your freaking stars in the sky, because most people have definitely been through some turbulent freaking relationships. I think the one thing that I would add if I were to redo that is probably make a little bit more bubbly area around there. I think, yeah, I just kind of ran out of time with that. And the other thing that I would have liked to add is, you know that look with the pool where the light hits it and then you get all of these veins to the water? I would have really liked to enhance this section to look more like that. I was trying to get at it, but again, kind of ran out of time there. So there you guys go. I hope that you enjoyed this throwback video and you found it exciting or interesting. I don't know, got inspired by it in some way. I wanted to shout out Casey, who created this wonderful bracelet. I met him at this art show that I want to talk to you guys about because it was so cool. If you are interested in learning some drawing techniques, I have a lot of stuff on my channel. So I'm going to link some videos, my OG videos. This is, okay, I have to say, this look is so different. You guys never see me with my hair up, and that's usually because, okay, there's probably two reasons. One, I just think my hair looks better down, but also because I have a lot of acne scars, and I am super excited because I just got a little treatment done. It's called TCA Cross, and it is pretty cool. It's for ice pick scars, so I will give you some updates on how that's going, and I'm very happy. My New Year's resolutions are coming off the relatives. New Year's resolutions are coming true this year. I'm so stoked. That was definitely on my list. I forgot to mention that, but trying to clear some of my acne scars is definitely something that I want to do this year, so it's happening. It's in the process. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little update. I will see you guys later on this week. I have a video that I'm planning on posting over the weekend talking to you guys about organization as artists, because it's a huge thing, and if we can get our stuff organized, it's really going to help us be a lot more productive and just have a lot more peace of mind. So definitely keep on the lookout for that video. And if you happen to be new on this channel, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you stick around and come hang out with us next time. I will see you guys soon, and have a wonderful day creating whatever art project that you want to do. Go and do it today. Goodbye. Mwah.